was born in Gariba, 1968, 14th June. I was attending school to Liberty Avenue at Boys, Gariba Fari School, formerly Fari School. But I didn't finish my education. At Fund 2, Fund 3, that's where, because of horses. I was born in horses, so we are concentrating in horses. My mother's is by Azure, and my father's name is Azure, and my name is Isaka Gariba Azure. Yes, I'm a best jockey, and everybody know me. And you know, jockey, if you won the Gold Cup, a jockey who won it's not easy to win the Gold Cup, and it's not easy to get a champion jockey, and it's not easy to get a best apprentice jockey, and it's not easy to get a best trainer, and it's not easy to get a champion horse owner. I've go through all these names, and I've make it, and all of the horse owners I work with them, they trust me until today. So I was a best from here to Nigeria, or they know me. And even when I go to Europe, now my names are there, but only I didn't go there. Even it's 2010, 2013, when Serraro got the 50 years, I was the one, they called me from here, and they took me from here to Serraro. I was the one riding the horse and escort the president to the field. And that day, our Ghanaian president, that time John Mama, came there. And that day too, when they went and bought the horses from Mali. This was how I came to Sierra Leone. And when they brought the horses from Mali, when they been there, the horses getting crazy. So they don't know how to manage them. And one of the women, he's a half Sierra Leone, half Ghanaian. He was the one got the horses. And he can know me, he's calling Mamilego. Mamilego, he was he have the Million Travel and Tours Company. And they invite me. And they say, this is what is the situation. They wanted to take me to Sierra Leone. And they say, can I make it? I have them say, is it the horses? They say, yes. I say, I'm sure I can make it. I say, is there horses? They say, yes. If they are horses, they have the 4 legs. They should not worry. So when I went, the one is a baby horse. It's a new horse. They have to teach him how to ride. And if you want to teach a baby horse, you have to take it about 6 months before the horse can know how to ride. But I take only 4 days, 1 week, teach the horse. So they are wonder. And when I read it, the second horse too, where I went, they can't remove him in the room. He's getting crazy. But I enter in the room and capture him and bring him out and teach him. And the horse becoming calm. And I take them to the program and I make it. The problem is because we don't have sponsors. Our top horse owners, or we lost them. They are grow. So plenty of them, we lost them, they are die. Like somebody like that, the word miss, in father, lawyer word miss. He's a former horse owner. If you reach Accra, in the cost some place, Agbado. His grandfather will be Agbado. So the stable was there those days. And I have one of my masters, my master himself, the late Marquis Hughes, is there. Armin Kasajan is there. Mark Anthony Manzor, that's my master, what I'm telling you. He's at the Lebanon now. All of them are there, but now they are seeing that the races are down. And you want to buy a horse expensive. When you come and make the race, do you get something what you want? Like a horse, what I'm calling now is Excellence. Look, 97. We went and buy him $14,000 from Dakar. I went with him, and we buy one. Other house never say that, $15,000. I went with him, and we bring us 6 horses in the first trip. About 1 year time ago, we went back and got 12 horses. Look, the money I spent into horses, but you can't get it, but only to feel happy. It's a game. And now, this is our race course. The government didn't put an eye there. Because now the race course, when you go there, we don't have a place to, when the public come, they will sit. People want to sponsor us, but when they see how the race course is, they can't put their money to sponsor us. Secondly, you see the horse owners, they come in there and come around and come and look how the location is. And thirdly, we have a young horse owners, they want to come in now. But the old horse owners, we have a membership, they are 12. They are the gurus. in the Accra Turf Club. Yeah, we have a membership. Formerly they used to vote and they pick the chairman and those things. So now they are the members, and the members will, lots of them, if I can put my eye now, the members will remain about 4, 5 or 6. And they don't want to release the power to the young ones that are coming. So the young ones too didn't want to do the donkey job, so that later when the team make better, they will come in, they are the members. And it's true, when they come in, they are the members, they have a membership card. So they have to hands up for them. So now the young ones are forcing to get the membership before they pull out. That's the problem now. And if you see my career now, where horses take me and where I have reached now, I've thanked God. Because now I'm working in the Parliament House. In the Parliament House I'm working, if the horses will take me there. Ghanaians, horse racing is the best game. Formerly, if you can see, if you come to the race course, you want to see the big people. If in horse racing, the race course, you're going to see them. Former Jerry John Rories, that's in hobby. If you want to see, you see a race course. Former Jenna Kutuka and those horse owners and big lawyers, if you want to see them, if you come to the Accra Turf Club, race course, racing day, you see them. So races is not a poor man's game. It's not a joking game. It's a big man's game in the horse racing. Because if you don't have the money, if you can't buy a horse, you can see Accra Polo Club. Formerly, when we used the horses, when the horses grow old, we used to give it to them, or we dash it to the Polo Club people. They used to play polo with them. Formerly, or we dash to the police mountain troop at Osu. We used to dash them the old horses to ride to make escorting to when the president is coming, their march past and escorting the mountain troop. And I wanted, when the race took off, the horse calling La Queen. In Nigeria, they call her Juala. Like we wanted to buy that house in Nigeria. When I tell my white man, this was a lane before. So we should leave and then we'll travel to Senegal and go and beat that excellence. So when they brought this horse in Ghana, Juala, and they name her, they bring it to Labadi here. So they give the horse to La Queen. That's the name that I give the horse. Then the distance is 10 furlongs. And when the race took off, I was the one leading the race. I know the horse cannot go the 10 furlong. It can't last the 10 furlong. It's long distance. So I tried and lead the race so that my master will see that the horse cannot run. When I lead the horse is running on 3 legs. And I was still leading the race. On the 3 legs, the distance remains 10 furlongs. Then we run about 1 furlong. So it remained 9 furlongs. So I started pulling the horse, trying to stop the horse. And I was telling that they should pass. Softly. Then I went and pull the horse and stop. And jump on the horse. I was trying to come out the saddle. I was trying to pull the belly band. And the horse jumped like I never see some before. Like when you see a foul way cab hit down. The horse jumped like that, and then they come and fall. When the horse fall down, then I try to relax, let the horse to relax. So I was, I pressed the head down, think say the horse will cool down. And horses it's the 2 rounds, the horse will come back again. And this horse wake up, so I tried to pull out outside the track. And the horse landed down. So I was trying to come out the saddle and everything. Then this horse jumped again, like a fowl. The injection they give, and now the injection was penetrating. That's where the horse hit me and I went and fall down. So I collapsed. So later when I saw the ambulance took me, I went to the police. I was in the police hospital. They are giving me drip. It didn't keep long. One of my senior man, that time I was needing the champion jockey. He was fighting with me. We have ride Jerry John Rories, former president horse. He's scoring. This was Mahino. He was born there. Some horse, the Gaddafi dash him. That was born that horse. And when they bring the horse, I will beat him. Some of my boys of riding the horse, and we are fighting about champion. Champion jockey, they count about the number of races who have won in the year. So when my boy bring the horse is over division, and I beat him. I use experience to beat him. So one of my senior man is calling Ye Tete, may rest in peace. So they give the horse to him. He was the one riding the horse. That mother was Smith's father. He was in trainer. He was the one riding the horse. He's calling Ye Tete. And one of my colleagues, my senior man, he's calling H. Brima. Recently, we lost him. May rest in peace. I was fighting the champion jockey with him. And I was leading him with the 2 races. And people are starting pulling horses to him. to come and beat me. So that day they give that horse to him. If me, I'll win that race, and that Masinoma Yetetes will win that race, then they give one of the favorite to H. Brahma. If he cannot win, if I am going to win that horse, Fire Lieutenant General Norris, may rest in peace, that horse Mahino should win that race. And you know what happened? When they took the race, me and the H. Brahma lead that race. And one of our boys coming for our back, he wanted to climb. He was calling me to give him way. And we are two horses. I think you can pass by. But still, he was pulling together. When I give him way to pass, I know my senior man cannot give him way to pass because I was challenging with him. When I opened them, my senior man come closer to me. He was H. Brahma, rest in peace. So when my boy we climbed our horse back, he fell down. H. Brahma, he hated to come and climb him to fall down. After he fall down, what I hear is ow. Ow, when he went and knocked some slab is there. And the helmet, the head crash, all condemned. The helmet all condemned. So I know he had. So my white man, Mark Anthony Mazor, he was the one who took them to the Rich Hospital. They rushed him to Rich Hospital. When he came back, that day too is a Go Cup day. When he can say, your man, he has died. But we don't want people to know because it's the first race of the day. People will lose courage. The senior man has died. I say, why can't we say, he has died? So I see Mr. I say, well, we don't want people to know because of it's a big day. Then I keep quiet. And I went and ride the second race again. I have won it. I went and ride the third race. I have won it. And the fourth race is the Go Cup. That very day, I was disappointed. My horse was sick, Samurai. But I came for because my boss, Mr. Mark Anthony, went to inject him some injection. And the thing turned like boy. So even we have to scratch the horse in that day. But still again, it was giving pressure. So I took the risk. I came fourth. But I was discouraged. That day, I didn't in the good mood. So I lost my senior man. After then, that race, the last race, I have won it. So I win 4 races a day. When the horses die, if it's a champion horse, we dig and bury them and pray for them. But if it's not a champion, some of them, they used to give you to the dogs. Former used to give you to the zoo to give them to the animal. But if he die on sickness, we won't give it to anybody. We have to bury him. But if that maybe is on damage in legs blow or something, that one we know say it's a number way. Some of them we have to put them down because the condition there's no way. That one we used to give it to the animal, the dog center. But if it's a champion horse, we won't allow. We have to bury him like the way the bury woman be, and pray for him. So that's how we keep them. You see people crying. At times when your horse dies, it's painful. We feel pains for the horse. We cry like a woman because we stay with them. So we be like a woman be. Maybe you are not in horse, I'm in horse. I see a horse like a woman be. Horse, if his stomach is paining, me I can see, you can't see. The horse, anything the horse feel, the horse talk to me. But maybe you didn't understand horse. When you stand, just stand. But me, horses used to talk to me, I understand them.